The Fortress of Flame, amidst rivers of molten lava that pulse like the lifeblood of a dying star, Mustafar stands as a crucible of rage. A world where the dark side has carved its deepest scars, its air thick with ash, its horizon ablaze with the ghosts of a galaxy betrayed. High above this infernal landscape rises Fortress Vader, a jagged obsidian spire that pierces a blood-red sky, its walls trembling with the weight of a soul fractured by loss and power, a monument to a man consumed by his own shadow. Picture the fortress's heart, a vast chamber of black glass, its surfaces mirroring the lava's glow, where Vader kneels before a pulsating red holocron, its light casting spectral shadows that twist like memories of a life lost. "I am the chain that binds the stars," he intones, his voice a mechanical growl that reverberates through the stone as the dark side hums, a haunting melody of despair that promises reunion yet threatens annihilation. What drives a man to summon such forces, and what price does the Force exact for such a transgression? Mustafar whispers its secrets, but they come cloaked in flame and shadow. The ritual of echoes. Within the chamber of black glass, where the air shimmers with the heat of Mustafar's core and the weight of Vader's sorrow, he activates the holocron, its crimson light splitting the darkness like a wound torn open by grief. He chants in an ancient Sith tongue, his mechanical hands trembling with a vulnerability buried beneath steel as he invokes Padmé's spirit. "Through the ashes of my soul, I call thee forth from the void." His voice a thunder that shakes the fortress's foundations, a cry that echoes beyond the physical into the metaphysical. The floor beneath him fractures, revealing a glowing red nexus, a scar etched into the Force where Mustafar's dark energy converges, a wellspring of power older than the Sith themselves. From this abyss rises a shadowy veil, a writhing mass of darkness with eyes like twin suns, burning with a malice that predates the galaxy's birth, its tendrils coiling like the threads of fate. The entity whispers, "To see her, you must become the abyss. Embrace the void that consumes all light." Vader's mask reflects this glow, his breathing a labored rhythm as visions flicker. Padmé's smile, her tears, her lifeless form cradled in his arms on this very world. Yet, the entity's offer is a paradox. To touch her spirit, he must surrender the last ember of Anakin Skywalker, a sacrifice that blurs the line between redemption and damnation. Is this the dark side's cruelest gift, a mirror to reflect his own destruction, or a path to transcendence veiled in torment? The Torment Unleashed. The entity's whispers coil around Vader like chains forged in Mustafar's lava, its voice a serpent's hiss that slithers into his mind. "Give me your light, and I shall weave her from the void, her voice, her touch, at the cost of your soul." The chamber trembles as the nexus flares, crimson light flooding the space like a tidal wave of despair, and Vader's consciousness fractures. Visions of Padmé morph into a kaleidoscope of nightmares. Her screams as he chokes her on Mustafar, her voice accusing, "You were my light, and now you are my end." Her eyes reflecting his own monstrous visage. His mechanical fists slam against the cracked floor, the sound a hollow echo that reverberates through the fortress as he roars, "I will not yield to the darkness that birthed me." Yet the entity laughs, a sound that chills the lava-scorched air, its tendrils sinking into his soul, amplifying his rage, his guilt, his unquenchable torment. Could this entity be the same corruption that shattered Ziost, its tendrils reaching across the stars to influence Vitiate's fall, or a fragment of the dark side's primal essence, awakened anew on Exegol by the Sith Eternal? In Rogue One, Vader's fury in the corridors of Scarif, his relentless slaughter. Was it fueled by this moment, where his humanity was stripped bare, leaving only the machine and the monster? The Force ripples with his anguish, a tremor felt across the galaxy. On Tatooine, Obi-Wan shudders in meditation, his spirit sensing a darkness deeper than the Emperor's shadow, a wound that echoes through time. What cost has Vader paid, and what force has he unbound upon the stars? Echoes in the Force. The veil of Mustafar lingers, its crimson glow a permanent scar etched into Fortress Vader's heart, its whispers a constant companion to Vader's solitary reign, a dialogue between man and abyss. In The Empire Strikes Back, when Vader offers Luke the chance to join him, we can rule the galaxy as father and son. Is this the entity's voice? A seductive lure to corrupt his lineage as it corrupted him, a thread of darkness woven into the Skywalker legacy. Picture Vader standing on the Executor's Bridge, his mask reflecting the cold stars, a faint red glow in his lenses. The entity's influence a shadow on his thoughts, guiding his hand toward destiny. On Dagobah, Yoda senses this darkness, his meditation pierced by a vision of Mustafar's flames, a warning etched in the Force. A heart of fire consumes all, even itself, yet from ash, new life may rise. Could this entity have shaped Vader's path? A puppet master ensuring his fall while planting the seeds of his redemption, a cosmic jest played across generations. In Return of the Jedi, when Vader saves Luke from Palpatine's lightning, casting the Emperor into the abyss, is it Anakin breaking free, a flicker of light defying the dark, or the entity's final manipulation, a cruel twist to restore balance through sacrifice? The veil of Mustafar stands as a testament to the dark side's paradox. To conquer death, one must first die. To live, one must first be lost. What echoes of this torment still ripple through the Force, awaiting a new soul to claim, a new tale to unravel? The flame that burns eternal Mustafar's lava flows unending, its fiery rivers a mirror to Vader's soul, where the veil of Mustafar burns eternal, a wound that neither time nor redemption can fully heal, a scar that pulses with the heartbeat of the dark side. In Obi-Wan Kenobi, when Vader confronts his former master on this scorched world, the flames reflect not merely their duel, but a cycle of pain unbroken, a confrontation with the man he was, the man he became, and the man he might have been. Imagine Vader, years after his ritual, standing alone in the chamber of black glass, the holocron dark and silent, its power spent, yet the nexus glows faintly, a crimson ember that refuses to fade. The entity's whispers linger, a ghostly refrain. You are mine, Skywalker, as the stars are mine. Your light is my fuel, your pain my throne. He raises a trembling hand, his breathing a hollow rasp that echoes through the fortress, and for a fleeting moment, the Force hums with a flicker of light, a whisper of Padmé's voice, faint yet piercing. Anakin, come back to me through the fire, through the void. But the flames roar, a symphony of rage that drowns her out, and Vader turns away, his shadow stretching across the chamber, a silhouette of eternal loss against the lava's glow. Does this flame still burn, its embers waiting to ignite anew in the hands of a new Sith? Or has Vader's sacrifice on the Death Star, his final act of love, finally extinguished it, leaving only ash and memory? As Obi-Wan once said, there is still good in him, but Mustafar whispers a counterpoint, its legacy a requiem for hope, a question unanswered. Can the dark side's chains ever truly break? If this tale of Vader's hidden torment has seared your spirit, please light up the like button, share with Star Wars seekers, and subscribe. Comment below. Did the entity shape Vader's redemption, or was it his own choice? Watch The Depths of Ziost next. Link on screen. Until next time, may the Force be with you, explorers. Farewell, explorers.